grab. Mm. Switch to on computer. I am live. Hello and good evening, everyone. Hello. Hello and good evening, all friends. How is everyone this evening? Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am attempting to make a granny rectangle. I will attempt to educate you as we go. 1, 2, and 3. I have to hold my hand a little bit so y'all can see what I'm not doing. There you go. You're going to do a shell, which is 3 double crochets. In this case, it's a chain 3 and a 2 more double crochets. And then you're going to do another shell in the same space. 1 and 2 after you chain 2. Now, however, the loop that is on your hook doesn't count for anything right now. I'm using acrylic yarn. It is Red Heart Super Saver Red Heart 4-weight yarn. Or for those who know, Red Heart worsted weight yarn. Give me just a hot minute here. Yes, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Hello, new friend. I always say hello, new friends. That way, if you type, you type. If you don't, you don't. Yarn Princess is one of my mods. Okay. Now, there is a tiny little stitch. The stitch that is next to it that you are going to be working into is always the tiniest. 1 and 2 and skip to 3. I will show you what we're doing as soon as I get around the corners. So, hello, mod. Yes, thank you. Now you're going to, this one is still going to be tiny. 1, 2, and into the third. You're going to do a total of 9 double crochets. That loop is kind of gonna get big, so I have a way around that. So that's better. If you want to learn about yarn content, that's awesome. Like and subscribe. I've also got cute cat videos, some nature stuff, bowling stuff. On Tuesday nights, I do bowling content. If you're into that, only on Tuesday nights. So, at least for right now. Chain 2. You're going to work in that same stitch we're just in. This is why I told you it was going to be kind of large. So now you're going to chain 2 again. Now we're going around the corner, guys and gals. Good evening, Rubberneck. Rubberneck is one of my moderators, y'all. They know what they doing. They know their rules, the 2 rules that I have, plus all the YouTube rules. We shall hope. My rules are, that is not the way to do it, Queen. My rules are easy. Okay, I'm just going to keep running. I have changed my method to this live because there was a massive mistake. So there was a massive mistake. I think, yeah, I'm going to chain 10. No more, no less. Stop at the number 10. So 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Never be afraid to take out your work. Never. I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna call you hashtag and be done with it. Alright, now, if you will notice, I made all my chains kind of really tight on purpose. So we're gonna count from here. The one that's on your hook right here doesn't count for anything. So 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th. Okay. There's your chain 3 right there. And this is your technical third double crochet. Now you're going to chain 2. I made a mistake, a bad mistake, so I'm fixing it. So you're also going to work in the same space. Where I tell you to work in the same space is where you work in the same space. So 3 double crochets. Okay. Now right now it doesn't look like really much, right? Okay. So now you're going to skip over 3. And this one space, right, this one chain is going to be real tight. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Again, that next chain that's going to be there, the chain that's going to be next to it is going to be really tight again. So oh. Okay, now you're going to go into not the chain that is the knot, the chain right before it. Hello, new friends. 1, Well, it might be, yeah, it is going to be the knot in this situation. You're going to double crochet and it's going to be a lot. So it's going to be a total of 9 times. 1, 2, 3, now we're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. We're going to chain 2 again, double crochet again 3 times in the same space. That is called a shell, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, please and thank you. As of last look, I have 270 subs. Now you're going to double, or you're going to chain 2 again. The queen's leg fell asleep. Yes, thank you. Now, you're going to chain 2 again. You're going to notice it's going to kind of look chunky and funky right now. Right into that same chain that you were working into, you're going to do 3 more double crochets. Right now it looks weird right now. I chose blue yarn because that way it wouldn't mess with my shirt too much. I had pink and purple and I had all kinds of other colors and I'm like, no, that'll just mess with my shirt too much. And as I go along, once I finish it, you'll see what I'm talking about as I go. And it will be a rectangle. Now, remember how we started it with a chain 3? We're going to work in that chain 3 there. The bottom of that chain 3 we started with 1 and 2. And this is going to be your last chain 2 coming up here. So hello new friend, 1 and 2. Now you're going to slip stitch into the space where the chain 3 is, and then you're going to slip stitch. And there is the first row of the granny triangle. Yeah, the hook and the yarn, I'm using not my favorite hook. If you notice, I lost my favorite hook. Your hook and your yarn should correspond together. So, for example, let's see if I can find one. I've got one. Okay, this perfect. This will do just perfectly. Here it shows you, let me get closer. Here it shows you the 4-weight yarn. In one of these squares, it will show you this square here where it says 4, where it has the 4 in it. The square next to it will show you what size hook and knitting needles you need to it. This square next to it. Does that help anybody? I am using a hook that I kind of really don't like. It is one of those, it's shorter than my traditional hook. It's shorter than my natural hook. What is it called? I can't think what it's called. Hold on, just a minute, y'all. Now, I might be wrong. That's why I'm Googling it. Because, it is a clover orange. It's a clover hook. I'm not really happy with it because I bought it just to try it out, you know. But it's not my favorite hook in the whole wide world. My favorite hook, everybody's favorite hook differs. So my absolute favorite hook is by the hook company called BOYE. And let me show you. I'm going to show you. Hold on. They are generally these ones. We'll go with this one here. This one. I don't have one more now. Okay. Okay. This is an 8mm boy crochet hook. It runs about $2 at Walmart. There's all different sizes. You just have to find the one that is comfortable for you. My favorite boy hook, BOYE hook, is my trusty dusty 5mm. Now, however, there are certain yarns that call for different, different weights of yarn. So an 8mm would probably be yarn that is suited like this. This is a 6-weight yarn. This is a 6-weight yarn. I think this is for 6.5mm. So that is a 6-weight yarn. It is kind of more, if you notice how the strands are wound, it's kind of got more like a furry. It's got like kind of like fringe around it, but it's not fringe, it's more fuzzy. It's more fuzzy, so compared to this yarn. This yarn is wound tighter. And my cotton yarn is wound even tighter. So yeah, each different yarn, each poly yarn is different. It doesn't matter if it's cotton or acrylic. Acrylic, you don't use on heat. It's a no-no for heat. When I make something acrylic and it's like a coaster, generally, I tell the person only cold water. And you have to hand wash it and air dry it. Cotton, it's made for generally hot items like your coffee or your tea. And you could put that on it. This is acrylic. This is acrylic. But you'll know as you go, you'll know to feel the difference. Being me, I'm more of a textural person. A tactile person. Because of my eyesight, I'm kind of tactile. As you will see, my shirt has stones on it. It's kind of tactile. Alright, y'all. I don't generally do a very long live because especially today, I have had a really difficult day. I had to go take my husband's aunt to a different part of Florida, and we had to be up at 4:30 in the morning. So I'm going to go off. Alright, y'all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay warm. Peace, love, and light to all.